Continue to sit in the channel ground, whatever that means to you, connecting to the body, inviting breath in and down and out, ground. Let's imagine, you don't need to imagine, you are a tantric practitioner. You as a practitioner, so just let go of ordinary you, perhaps sitting in the ancient forest next to the cremation ground. There's a place called the Charnel ground where all the raw bodies are abandoned. No owner, no fuel to burn the body, or those dead bodies, corpse lying on the ground, on the street, in the war zone. All the bodies are piled up. Because of that, all the dangerous animals come, especially at night. Scary cries or all the spirits and the ghosts. In the center of that, you are sitting. All the rotten smells, all the senses are wide open. Ordinarily, those things give you crunch. Feels like you don't want to stay there any second. But you as a tantric practitioner, you sit in the middle of that. All the senses are wide open, then just sit. Traditionally, we talk about the 8 great channel ground. They are included in the dakini's mandala, not outside of the protection circle. It's a part of dakini's world, part of Vajrayogini's mandala. First of all, I want to emphasize that. So you are sitting in the dakini's mandala, right in the center of it. Once you feel like settle a little bit, I would like you to meditate on a few things. In the channel ground, there are a few features or a few characteristics, a few things there. First of all, you see the artery that symbolizes your central channel, reminds you of your central core, pure channel. The channel ground itself represents the complete path awakening, path of Sutra and Tantra. In that, there are 4 kinds of corpse. Freshly brought corpse, fresh corpse representing cyclic existence, samsara, the suffering of birth, old age, sickness, and death. Some are decaying corpse, dissembled. Those corpses symbolize the death of ego, the death of the I. Skeletons, perhaps they are dancing, emitting a rattling sound, represent emptiness. And the zombies or mindless corpse reminds you of selflessness, no I, ego clinging. And you hear devouring animals. They symbolize the realization of the generation stage. Animals devour the corpse of ordinary appearances and perceptions. Continue to meditate. There is a lake. Lake symbolizes relative bodhicitta, clear lake reflecting everything. Then there's a cloud in the sky above. Cloud is the white drop of bodhicitta at the crown of the head. Head of a practitioner, that is you right now. There is also fire burning. Fire symbolizes the inner heat, tumo. Now you know, 3, 4 fingers width below the navel, inside the central channel. Tumo fire started to burn. There are the directional protectors, which symbolize the downward boiling wind, located just below the navel. So there are 5 major winds in your body. One is a downward moving or voiding wind. Directional protectors symbolize that. There are another kind of protector called the RAM or regional protectors, symbolize the life-supporting wind located at the heart. Another one of the 5 winds, which is located at the heart center, called life-supporting wind. What else there? A little hill or mountain symbolizes the immovability of meditating equipoise, placed single-pointedly on the union of great bliss and emptiness, stability of meditating equipoise. There is a stupa that represents the attainment of the 3 kayas of the body, Buddha's 3 dimensions. Naga symbolizes the cultivation of the 10 paramita, 10 far-reaching attitude, or 10 perfections. Then that Naga who lives in the lake holds the jewels. The jewel held by the Naga represents the 4 ways of gathering disciples. The yogis and yogini are those practitioners of the level of upholding the tantric samayas. The mahasiddhas, sometimes mahamsiddhas, they are those practitioners who have realized the completion stage. You are right now a mahasiddha who wears the gomta meditation belt. So that way, just for a few more moments, imagine you just transform the entirety of the charnel ground into the path onto the dakini's mandala. Okay, now slowly release the visualization, imagination, and just rest in the experience, echo of this feeling after you sat in the ancient charnel ground. Just as all the practitioner, tantrikas, yogis, yoginis did. You are the modern yogis, yoginis. How would you approach to the charnel ground? Just rest in the echo, ripples, direct experience of charnel ground. This way, perhaps quite a bit different way to sit in the charnel ground, but this is the way to do it on the path to awakening as a tantric path. Okay, let's take a big inhale through both nostrils, inviting fresh prana, awareness, rainbow-like breath all the way to the lower belly. Then hold temporarily, retain, gently close the lower gate. Then gently release. Instead of releasing down, releasing up without collapsing the mid-torso, as if you are elongating the spine with courage and power to activate internal power. Let's do 2 more times. Inhale, invite a rainbow-like prana, breath, awareness. At the lower belly, retain, relax and retain, closing the lower gate, 3-dimensionally hold the breath, harnessing the fire. Then when you are no longer able to hold it, gently release from the bottom up, back to the core. Gather. Okay, last time inhale through both nostrils, invite the breathing of the Buddhas. Hold at the pot belly, the lower belly. Activate the inner dakini, inner Vajrayogini, dancing dakini started to spiral up. As you exhale, imagine dakini come to the heart center, joyfully, blissfully. Then touch, connect to your intention for today's retreat. Your heart wide open, No hesitation, open to all beings, regardless how they appear, how environment appear to you. You have only one mind, bodhicitta. May today's practice, or retreat, discussion, teaching, whatever might unfold, become a cause for actualization of this most sublime mind of bodhicitta.